credit cards if you know what I mean. Here in Cuba.
All right, guys, getting straight into the top 5 news stories of the day. After a day of political pageantry, Republicans have now taken control of Congress for the first time in 8 years. As predicted, first up is a push to get the Keystone XL pipeline built. But the White House also made clear yesterday that a bill authorizing the pipeline would be vetoed. Still, the president and congressional leaders have said they are looking forward to working together and having a productive 2015. And in one of his first orders of business in the new year, President Obama met with Mexico's president to offer support to the country. Mexico is, of course, facing increasing violence from warring drug cartels, and their president has been under fire from activists over the unsolved disappearance of 43 college students last September. Obama said the U.S. is committed to being a friend and supporter to Mexico. And right near the Texas-Mexico border in El Paso, the community at the Fort Bliss VA clinic is reeling from a shooting at the facility that left 2 dead, including the gunman. The shooting happened around 3 p.m. yesterday. Officials didn't offer up many more details. They believe the victim was a doctor at the hospital, and they say the gunman died from self-inflicted wounds. The clinic will be closed today. And a look overseas now. Search crews have located the tail of the AirAsia plane that went down over the Java Sea around 11 days ago. Officials say this is the first major piece of wreckage they have recovered in their search, and say this find is a big one because the black boxes are usually located in the tail of aircrafts. Murky waters and weather conditions have made the search difficult. 162 people were on board that flight when it disappeared. So far, around 40 bodies have been recovered. All right, last in your top 5 headlines. Pretty soon, people in California will be able to travel between San Francisco and LA in just 3 hours. Cali has broken ground on its $68 billion high-speed rail project, becoming the first in the nation to do so. The governor says the project will help one of his long-term goals of increasing renewable energy use, but it wasn't all cheering yesterday. There are plenty of people who think the project will just become kind of an expensive failure, and some farmers are still fighting to keep the train from running through their fields. So, I guess the next few years will really be very telling for this project. Of course, I lived in LA on and off, for 10 years. So I've been hearing all about this.
For a while.
I think it's a fantastic idea, though. Everyone knows the 405 is the most miserable to get straight up north. So I think it would be wonderful, but of course you hear the farmer's perspective, and that's not as good.
But but that's how they live in Europe. Like, they have the whole high rail train system going.
And Asia as well.
And
we need
it
to
works
get with the times.
And it works great.